So it's Wednesday, and well, I'm always behind. I don't know what's going on. My whole life seems to be behind because I mean, there's so much to do. Always loading up the vlog, getting it ready. I can't upload it here. I have to go down to Matthias's place, and yeah, and then I'm ready at 3, and then I'm sad about myself that it's 3 o'clock. But yeah, I have to figure it out. One day I'll figure it out. And that's actually an interesting theme, the thing that we think one day it all will make sense and it all will be good. And maybe it never will. Maybe it just always stays that way, that you always feel like you're behind. You should have. Even though today I caught myself being really, really tremendously worried. And I was tremendously worried about not being worried. I mean what I'm saying, I'm not worried, so I'm worried that I'm not worried. Yeah, so at least I'm worried. But not about being worried. Well, I'm bored. Anyway, you see, it's kind of crazy, but I just realized this today that, yeah, I'm not worried. I should be worried because I don't know, how things will continue or what's going to happen. And sometimes I think about the whole thing and then I don't think about it anymore because it just doesn't seem to lead anywhere. But I have to say, I've never been worried not to be worried. I was always worried enough, not to be worried about not being worried. So I see it as a good thing, I guess. Yeah, it's good. I hope it doesn't bite me in the butt one day, because suddenly I realize I should have been worried, because if I would have been worried, then I would have done things differently. But if I would worry, I wouldn't be here. So you get something out of it as well. Then I would have never left Berlin. I would just have sat there, like, you know, waiting for what's going to happen. And since I wasn't worried, I was like, okay, let's get out of here. Let's do it. So I don't know. Again, the day isn't really planned. I'm going down to the water now. It's really windy today. But since I'm not worried, everything's fine. That's a good thing, I guess. But it is strange, because suddenly you're like, wow, I'm not worried. Why am I not worried? I've been worried my entire life about so many things I didn't need to be worried about. And now I'm not worried anymore. And that's worrying me. Anyway, let's go. It's kind of funny that we as human beings are always so worried about things. We're worried about not having the rent, not having enough to eat. We're constantly worried. I mean, I've been worried my entire life. Now I'm not worried anymore. And as I said, I'm worried not to be worried. What am I going to do now? That's insanity. If you would ask somebody, this person would say, this is insane what he's doing. Why is he doing this? Why isn't he happy that he's not worried? No, he's worried, but he's not worried. Oh. Rolf! We're at La Tocaron. There's a church in the back. Let's see this up here. It's gonna go up there. That's a great view from up here. Down here, see they grow wine. So since I wasn't worried anymore, like obviously life struck me right away, as I guess a test or something like that. So I went up to the church with Ralph, and we got some really beautiful shots. And this time I used the last possible way to ruin the footage. I was talking to a friend on the phone, was looking at what I shot. We got some really nice shots, and I started copying them over to the hard drive, but didn't scroll all the way down, so I just copied a few files over. And yeah, since I thought I had everything, I erased the card. So that really made me upset. I was really upset. But then I realized something. So this vlog was never about what we can achieve on the outside. It was never about the beautiful images. It wasn't even about Berlin or El Hierro. It wasn't about drone footage. It's about none of these things. This vlog was always about how do I get in touch with the inner. And that's the main thing. And obviously, that's the story. And everything else just happens around it. So it's nice to be on this island and having these great experiences in nature. And that definitely has an impact on also the inside, I feel. But on its own, it doesn't do anything. So the main thing of this vlog is to get into how we can connect with the inside, and then what happens after we do so, because it's a different experience when you connect it as if you're unconnected or disconnected, and you are in a place like this beautiful island. Because the moment you're connected, things happen and you don't take them as serious. And I took this one really serious because I was a lot in the last couple of weeks. I mean, I was very upset with myself, but then at the end of the day, I was like, wow, but that's the story, you know. This, first of all, will not stop me. And then it's not about these images. It's not about even this island, or this is not to say, look, you know, what a great life I have. That's not about me. It's about having the connection to the inside. So the connection to the inside happens first, everything else happens after, but it all relates to each other. This is not about this island, this is not about anything on the outside. This is all about the inside. How do I feel inside? And then, you know, what an effect does it have on the outside? And I have to keep this in mind as well, because sometimes I also get lost in all the footage and the drone and all that stuff. But it's not important. It's not important. It's about connecting to the inside, and by doing so, changing everything around us, because that is the change. The change is not to go anywhere and, you know, like take pictures and shoot video. That's not the change. The change has to happen before. And then the experience is a different experience, and you have a different connection to what you do. And then things just happen. I mean, you just meet people, just you just feel like you're in the flow. And that's what I want to show with this vlog, that this is possible, that it's possible to live a life that is free, a life that we don't have to be worried, and that this will really help us to, yeah, be happy. Because I don't think you can be happy when you are worried. You can't be
happy, if you're not connected to the inside of yourself, to the spirit, you can't have a full life if we are not able to do that. And when we are able to do that, it doesn't matter, if you are in Berlin, anywhere. The weather is not important. What you do is not important. You have the connection, you feel that connection, and that's what happiness is. It is not, did I copy the files over or didn't I? And I'm still learning myself. Because it threw me definitely off course again. But it is a great reminder that that is not important. So thank you so much. This was the vlog for today. There will be another vlog tomorrow. I'll see you guys. And if you like what you saw here and heard, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I